What's up? What's up? What's up? Walz, Rantz, game time back. Round 2 for the day. Let me just get a sip of something first. Hope my teeth don't get red, but I'm gonna review. The Hunger Games. I went to see the Hunger Games on Saturday night after I was watching all my hoops for the weekend. So I decided to get out of the house and watch a movie. And I read the book. Actually, there's 3 books. I read the first one, and then I use the second one as a mouse pad right now. For my computer, my girl Robin, it's her book, but I'm trying to. Anyway, so we're like, let's go see the movie. I'm like, for sure, no. Like the book was dope. Like I'm not gonna lie, like the book was dope. I'm not big on these whole like trilogies and whatever. I haven't read a lot of books. I read a lot of sports articles, but I thought I'd read a book on someone's recommendation. No problem, dope. Like just like it's a good concept, fun. It's like people getting bust up. It's wicked. So I was like, okay, let's go. So open on Friday. I didn't know it was gonna be such a big deal. So they said, oh, it was huge, whatever. So Robin's like, let's get there early. I was like, whatever. So the game was done. We rolled over there and to the movie theater on wherever, and it's playing one of those like small ass theaters. So I was like, that's what the guy told me on the phone, because I don't want to go there too late and get stuck with one of these seats. So when you're watching like that, straight up front row. So we get there and okay, it's no problem. We go in there and just sit there for a second, and the problem is like it's a 2-hour and 20-minute movie, which is just like it's devastating for my bladder game, because I'm just like I always got to time out my before movie piss. And then after, but I bought a mug cola in there, and I was high as hell. That's the big point, because I can't movies. I don't trust movies, so I make sure I'm high before every movie, because like I'm telling you, after I saw The Awakening before 3D, high as hell, I'm not gonna take the risk of being sober in a movie. I know it sounds ridiculous, but whatever. So I roll in there, and we go in, and as expected, it was packed. So we go down there, and I look in, and we're like, we're gonna sit like the front. Like the 3rd row up. It's a small ass theater. So we get in there and we look in, there's like 2 seats in the middle. I was like, oh shit, it's like 6th row up at like a 12, 13 row theater and right in the middle. So I'm like, cool. The sucky thing about that is we all both know that like, oh, I need to go back to school. You gotta go back in, and I hate going by people, and I'm a bigger guy. It's like, excuse me, sorry, excuse me, and you go by, we sat there. And I already knew I had to get back up, so this is gonna be brutal anyway. So I had to get back up and go back to the bathroom, buy some popcorn, because I gotta get some popcorn. I gotta munch on something, right? So I get my popcorn, come back, sit down, and the movie still hasn't started. Obviously, it's like we're there like 25 minutes early, which sounds like a small amount of time, but when you're preparing for a 2.5-hour movie and you get there early like that, it's like it's a lot of time to be sitting down. So I said, okay, whatever. So I'm sitting there, I get my pop, right, and I was walking in with it, and it was like shaking, and I was just sitting there, and I was so concerned. Like I had this cola, and I talked so friggin' much, and I was sitting talking, and my mouth was so dry. But like the battle was because. Can you imagine you open the bottles? I don't know how much time, because when I get a can, I tap it like this, right? You get a can, you tap it, and then the fizz goes out, no problem. And so I'm asking around, I'm like, yo, how much time do I gotta wait before I can open this? Like, oh, just the guy beside me's like, oh, no problem, just do it like a little bit. And he's like, oh, hold it away from your body. I'm like, wait a second, I'm not gonna. If there's a chance that this thing's gonna explode on me, I gotta, in the back of my mind, I'm like, I'm sitting here regardless. There's no other seats. I'm sitting in this seat for the next 2.5 hours. So if there's any chance this pop's gonna blow up, I'm not taking that risk. So anyway, I waited a while. I said, forget it. I tried not to talk, which is difficult for me. And okay, anyway. So a movie came on. After a million previews, obviously we both know. Okay, the thing I was most excited about the Hunger Games was there's bloodshed, and in the book they describe it vividly. Like, oh shit, these guys are gonna be like fucking murked, like just like, woo, like it's gonna be amazing, like just the way they're gonna do it. I was curious to see, and that was the biggest thing. So the movie came on, it was very like colorful and they had obviously like it was in a different time. It's not like a modern or whatever kind of movie. Lighting was cool, and then the character, the costumes were cool, and the actors I liked, like everyone. Nicolas Cage was wicked in there. Lenny Kravitz played like Cinna. He was freaking awesome. I like Lenny Kravitz a lot. I used to, for some reason, dislike him. I think he's wicked. Like the acting was good. The girl was good. It was good. The problem was because even when they were in the movie, they were showing like the characters. They showed old clips from old Hunger Games, and I saw some guy with a big brick about to bash this guy. I was like, oh shit! And that's one murder, and that's not even showing it like in very much detail. I'm like, yo, once it gets going, I'm about to see something. So they finally get to the Hunger Games, where it's on, like it's building all the whatever rising action, freeing whatever. And so I'm waiting. I'm like, let's go. And so they have the big one that they're all in their tube things. They got to run to get their equipment and run away. And this is where in the book there's just like half half the people motherfucking get killed right away. It's wicked. So I'm just like, okay, let's go. So we go, and they're all running to each other, and it seems like just every time there's about to be some like dramatic ass kill, they turn away and show the blood splatter. I'm just like, I'm thinking about it because like I'm looking beside us. There's like this like 3-year-old girl beside us, and even Rob was saying, yo, what the hell is this girl gonna be thinking? What's her mom? I mean, this is brand. A lot of white trash moms don't really know what the fuck they're doing with their kids. So I'm not surprised to see some little dumpling lying on the chair. But I thought it was gonna be crazy. So, anyways, so then I thought about it even before. I was like, are you serious? Because remember my beef with pop music, how we're never gonna get the best of musicians, blah blah blah, because of like commercialism. Yeah, like halfway through the movie, I'm already like, oh, come on, fucking mass appeal, motherfucking bullshit. Because if you make the Hunger Games like real, like some Quentin Tarantino real shit, it would be the baddest movie there is. Like it'll be fucking incredible. But instead, we get like the cutaway when there's like a gory death, and we get like, oh, let me see that shit. Like the fuck is, motherfuckers? Are you kidding me? It's like Lord of the Rings, like big time with some real strong motherfuckers just taking care of business. Like, and I gotta watch these the cutaways, and it was just like, it was a good movie. I just know it was a good movie, but like, the chances like this come very, very, very. It's like the movie Hitman. Remember the movie Hitman? I didn't even watch it, so for me to say this is actually ridiculous. But I heard it was terrible. I'm just like, well, what a shame, because like the idea, the concept is incredible. Just this, what you can do with it, given in the right hands. Hunger Games, they made $155 million this week, so from everyone else's standpoint, it's like the best movie as far as a non-sequel and that kind of stuff. I was like, whatever. But I'm like, yo, I want to see some fucking heads chopped off and some like at least show me the stabs and like all you saw the big things like, oh, an arrow through the guy, like an arrow. I see that shit in like cartoons, you know, and it was just like, you guys missed a big chance, Hunger Game people. But it's all about making money. Our fucking world sucks because we're never gonna see the coolest shit. That was an independent movie. It's a wrap. Like people are oh in shock. Welcome to our world, people. Anyway, that's Walz Rantz, Hunger Games style. Peace out, everybody. Stay G. Let's go.
10 sets of 10, getting my weight up. I know, but my to have your brain exposed, but I'll shoot 5 in a second, homie, and break.